Scientists are trying to figure out why honeybees are dying. Is it because of pesticides and other man-made factors, or perhaps drought? All they know is every year the bees' numbers get smaller, and no bees would spell disaster for crops and the food chain. But there are people trying to make sure bees survive. KPIX-TV's KPIX-TV shows us how one woman is working to make her honeybees count.
I bet if I asked you how many bees per hour your backyard has, you might not know.
Gretchen Laboon spent her day in Tiburon at a managed flower bed in Blackie's pasture, counting as many bees as she could. After that, loading the numbers into a database through her smartphone.
We're losing more honeybees than we used to. About 30% are getting lost each year rather than the historic sort of 15% background loss.
She is part of the Great Bee Count, 6 years running. An international endeavor, Gretchen received counts today from the Netherlands and Brazil.
This is a great spot because this is a hard time of year in California for bees because it's so dry. If you turned your camera around and shined it up in the hills here, you would see that it's just barren. There's not much in bloom.
A lack of rain is the main culprit for the loss of bees. Without rain, there are fewer wildflowers, and with fewer wildflowers,
we are losing both native and honeybees.
But Gretchen says that honeybees can use anyone's help from their homes.
But you could go out, sit there for 10 minutes, get a measure, and then compare it to your zip code, to California as a state, and to the nation, and have a sense of how well your community and your backyard is doing.
And offers advice with 3 simple steps to help the bee population survive.
One thing is having a diversity of flowers like this. Another's adding a water element. It can even be a dish with some pebbles in it for bees to drink from. And a third one is just being careful about what pesticides you use.
Reporting from Tiburon, Patrick Cedillo, KPIX-5.
According to a study by Yale University researchers, 1 out of every 3 bites of food eaten worldwide depends on pollinators, especially bees.